Welcome back, Miss Neal's third grade class. This is our lesson 4, chapter 6 and 7 of Pages of Secrets of Droon. And we're going to jump right in. For the learning about words, we're going to use, they take a word from each of these lists. So color in the circle in front of the word or words that best explain the underlined word or words. So if you have your workbook with you, you can color that circle in. If you do not, that's okay. You can have a white sheet of paper, 1 through 4 on it, with the word first. So for number 1, you would put number 1 and beckoning. And then you would write your answer next to beckoning. And we're going to jump right in. So number 1, beckoning. Does this word fit for singing, thundering, signaling, or sounding? You can pause this video now and put your answer. And for number 2, excuse me, we have sorcerer. Now, do you think this word best explained for worker, lizard, gardener, or wizard? You can pause the video now and put your answer. And for number 3, we have the word cast. And that is going to be either ran, threw, screamed, or slept. You can pause the video now and put your answer. And for number 4, jagged. Is this word for uneven, smooth, fast, or pretty? You can pause the video now and put your answer. And we're going to get our red pen. If you don't have your red pen, that is okay. You're just going to circle whatever you have wrong. And for the first one, beckoning, that would be signaling. I can't really, on the website, I can't just sort of draw the circle. So, I can. I will do that then. So for beckoning, the word is signaling. If you have that, awesome job. If you do not, you can circle it. And for number 2, sorcerer, if you remember, that is another word for wizard. If you have that, you are a rock star. If you do not, that's okay, you can circle it. And number 3, cast, that is another word for threw. I cast something into the ocean, I threw something into the ocean. If you have that right, phenomenal. And finally, our 4th word, jagged, which is going to mean uneven. Those jagged rocks, they're uneven rocks. You wouldn't want to walk on them. If you have all 4 of those right, you are a rock star. Good job. And we are going to move on. All right, so exercise 2. These ones are kind of a misprint, so I'm going to change this. So instead of chapter 7, it will be chapter 6. And instead of chapter 8, it will be chapter 7. So, looking at the directions, write another title different from the one given by the author for these 2 chapters. Tell why your titles for chapter 7 and 8, or 6 or 7 now, are good titles. So for chapter 6, if you remember, our title is Home Must Wait. And in this chapter, you remember we have Leap the Pilka, who just made an appearance, Max's Pilka, and Galen Longbeard is on his way to Jaffa City because Lord Spar is attacking Jaffa City, and then also the kids are planning to rescue Kia. So, chapter 6. Original title is Home Must Wait. I'm going to do this one with you. I would pick maybe Leap the Pilka. And I think that is a good title because it's the introduction to the Pilka in our story, Leap, who is Max's really good friend, and she takes a liking to the kids in the first place. So I would write our first and she also helps them. So this is an example sentence, and if you're reading chapter 6, you can find other titles for this. Chapter 7, I'll give you kind of an idea. Chapter 7, the original title is, let me find it for you, The Forbidden City. And if you remember, if you have read this far, Eric and Julie, Eric, Julie, and Neil all are able to get into Lord Spar's tower, his main tower where he's hiding Kia. Max and Pilka end up running away. So I would do something like inside the main tower, or without Leap and Max, or something like this that kind of describe chapter 7 in a few words. And we're going to move on. Okay, so showing what I've learned. Galen told the children to take nothing from Droon from them, because for everything they took, something from Droon would appear in their world. Think of something from Droon that might appear in the world, their world, and what might happen if that thing did appear. After you write about what might happen, draw a picture of the thing from Droon in our world. So if you remember this quote from the book, Lord Galen was instructing the kids not to take anything, and one of the kids mentioned that if a nin came to our world, so that is something that you can write about, nins. I'll give you a list of things that you can write about, and then you can go ahead and write and then draw your illustration for it. So nins is a good thing to write about. Also maybe the invisible cloak that they find. If that was in our world, what would you use, or what would you do with it? What would happen with it? That's also a fun thing to write about. We can also do, let's see, the Pilka, Leap, if Leap was in our world. Just a bunch of options that you can do. And then writing and then drawing your illustration here. And again, if you don't have the book, that's okay. You can just make a big line on your paper on the bottom of it under your answers from exercise 1 and 2. And then and just make sure to write a few sentences, and don't forget your illustration. And that is all for this lesson. We hope to see you guys very soon. I hope you're doing well at home. And yeah, bye.